It will all be just one endless party.
Did you know, Russ, that Criterion's celebrating their 40th anniversary?
I didn't until I saw that obscenely priced set that they put out.
Yeah, so let's
I don't even know what the price is. I just made that joke. I'm sure it's expensive.
Celebrating their 40th anniversary, and it's cloth bound. It's pretty cool.
That's classy. That's something only Criterion could get away with. Vinegar Syndrome ain't gonna put out a cloth bound book of Savage Harbor.
No, and I'm really interested to hear what everyone out there has to say or what they're thinking about this when they saw it. Because this, I feel like, was instantly polarizing for many reasons. But let's just start from the top. So obviously, Criterion's now jumping into the collection game. They're putting their own collection together, like many other studios have been doing, and they're thrusting it out there. 40 films across 40 years, Russ.
Bravo! Great!
They put it together based on what the people that go to their closet videos, what the most selected movies were out of all the people that have gone in there.
That's interesting.
So out of every person that's ever gone in, they've, I guess, cataloged what they selected, and the ones that were at the top 40 are the ones that they put in here.
Well, that's going to be divisive, off the bat then. Because you got to think the pressure of doing that. Let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
If I had to go into the Criterion closet, right?
Yep.
I would feel pressure to show off. You know what I mean?
Your knowledge?
Well, not even my knowledge. That's unquestionable. Come on. What I'm saying is though, no, like I would go in there and it would be like, oh, Repo Man, fuck yeah. But I feel like I have to say Bergman's Persona. You know what I mean? I would. Come on. Everyone would feel like that. But be real.
Sallow. Because you own that already?
No, but you know what I'm...
That's what you would have shown off?
You know what I mean? I with Criterion, I personally, you wouldn't feel pressure. You wouldn't feel... I don't know. You wouldn't feel... I'd be honest. I wouldn't lie. But I would go in there feeling like, yo, I got to pull something from the 40s.
I feel like I got to be prepared. Do you think they go in cold?
What I'm saying.
Do you think they're just like really looking?
But that's what I'm saying. So if you go in prepared... It's already kind of
contrived.
Like thank you. Perfect word. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. If that's what Criterion is basing their criteria on, it's going to be a polarizing set.
You keep it.
Let's see what they're offering here, and then you tell me if this is going to be polarizing, divisive, maybe.
I'm glad we agreed about that study on human behavior, though.
All of these titles, did I mention, Russ, are coming in Blu-ray. So these are all Blu-ray titles. All of the extras that came originally with them are coming along for the ride. And then again, it's being housed in this cloth-bound, like, tome, basically. So this is what it looks like.
Oh, they got bugging out on it?
They got bugging out on it, Russ. I thought you might like that. So you've got, this is what it looks like on the inside. I'd like to see what it looks like when those books are opened up, like, because sometimes these things like slide into pockets. I don't know if it's like, like the traditional like punch out kind of style thing. Maybe that's why that book is so big. It like folds out in many ways and you pop them all in. Pockets I don't like, but you can't tell that for sure right now. But from a like design perspective, it looks really nice. Like it's a really nice looking product, so to speak. What you're getting inside, that's up to you whether you want to buy this thing. But I feel like they did a good job with the look of it.
I think that's kind of, like they're calling it that though. Criterion Closet Picks. They're actually calling the set that, right?
I don't know. It
says it on the disc right there. Criterion Closet Picks. So as long as they're not duping you into thinking,
no, I think that's its own disc. I think you're getting like a separate disc of those closet picks.
I know that.
But I mean, no, CC40, isn't it? Like,
well, it's Criterion Collection.
Criterion
40.
Criterion Collection.
Yeah,
I was thinking Criterion Closet.
No, yeah, Criterion Collection.
Bugging out threw me off, dude. Why they got him on there after his goddamn kicks got ran over by the bike tire? They could have found a classier picture of Bugging Out.
I like him. I like it.
I do too. There is no classy picture of Bugging Out.
Here is what it comes with, and right off the bat, some of the things that stood out to me were titles that.
I've never seen anyone pick.
They might not be putting out in 4K themselves. Someone else has already done it or might already do it. Some of these already are out in 4K, but I will say there are a few on here. I think, what did I see? I think Night of the Living Dead has a Criterion 4K.
Yeah, it does.
So there's like a couple in here that Criterion has put out in their own 4K.
Do the Right Thing does.
Do the Right Thing is Blu-ray. They put out whoever the studio is put that out on 4K.
What the fuck is that, voodoo shit?
No, Criterion put it out too.
Not in 4K.
Really?
Yeah, I've been waiting.
I thought I had 2 versions of that. See, that's a movie I bought. Dude, I had the old Criterion DVD of it.
That Blu-ray is a nice digipack version.
And I have that too. I'm just confused.
I was hoping for
that's one of my favorite movies. Oh.
But yeah, but this is the list. I mean, there's some hits on here. There's some obviously that I'm a little unfamiliar with, but
Repo Man has a 4K in like a week.
I think we say this a lot. I don't know who exactly this is for. From a cost perspective, obviously these have to be Blu-ray, otherwise it would be like nuts. But for most people, like right now, it's $560 on Amazon.
The least you could do is give me a blowjob.
It is debuting in November, so you can get it for half off like right away. So it'll be about, $280, $300-ish, maybe a little less depending on, where you go, but about half off.
I'm going to say I like it. You asked who is this for? I actually have an answer.
Tell me.
Demographic wise.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
I think this is an interesting way of trying to bring internet culture into film collecting by having that Criterion Closet tie-in.
You see how good this whole thing is?
I think like maybe people who spend all day on their phones might come across those videos of, hey, here's Willem Dafoe, what is he doing? And like that might be a hook for them to want to check out the movies that their celebrity that they liked picked. You know,
maybe.
I think that's a cool hook. You're right. To people like us, this makes no goddamn sense at all.
Do you think people watching Criterion Closet videos on their phone are spending $560?
That, and do you think people who are watching Criterion Closet videos aren't into movies already?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's a great move, but I understand that logic that might have went behind
Well, that's why I said I thought it was cute.
Fuck you.
The way they curated this list, I thought was interesting. It's just, I just go back to, I don't know who I'm spending $300 on to give this to. Maybe like as we say about all these, it's like a starter pack for a certain type of person that you know. But like as a film collector, we're not buying this. I don't know who out there is buying it unless people that buy these kinds of collections.
That is a good starter pack, though. The titles they have here, like that whole discussion we just had about the contrived feeling.
Yeah.
And look, Persona is on here. That was my example.
It was.
Somebody did that.
Yeah.
They got a nice splattering here. I mean, Repo Man is different. Is different from Do the Right Thing. You got Barry Lyndon. You
Night of the Hunter.
Night of the Hunter.
In Mood
Ace
for
in
Love.
the Hole.
Good. Yeah.
A Woman Under the Influence. Rest in peace. Jenna Rollins just passed away.
Oh!